Hello, this is an instructional video on how to play Angie by the Rolling Stones. I'll play through it once. If you like the way it sounds, the way I play it, watch on and I'll show you how it's done. It's fairly simple, the same few bits repeat over and over again, so if you want to learn how to sing along to it and everything, easy. So it is. How to play it? It's quite simple. It's basically it's a couple of chords repeated over and over again: A minor, E, G, F, A minor. So that's the main sort of roll round, and obviously there's some trills in there and stuff. But it's A minor with an addition when you play the A minor with the third fret of the E string with your little finger. So it starts off with down, down, up, down, and on the third down you throw in your little finger, so it goes down, down, up, down, and as you finish that, I always try and pull off with the little finger to create an additional note before you do another up stroke. So we've got down, down, up, down. And what I do there is I try and pull off with my fourth finger from that shape to try and create an open sound on the G string. So then when I come in to play the next chord, which is an E, I hammer on into that shape with my first finger to create a sort of a little trill in between. So we've got and again, like with the A minor, with the E we're throwing in the little finger onto one string down onto the third fret of the B string. There's no funky pull-offs on that bit though, it's just play out that E7 or whatever that chord is. And then you move to the G, which is probably the trickiest bit of the whole piece, and it's not tricky, it's just get your head around it and it's fine. It's a G bar chord. And that little trill is just moving your little finger from the shape, so it's moving it from the 5th fret of the D string to the 5th fret of the G string, and it's just play the chord, move it, play just a couple of strings around there, the D and the G, and then move it back. So it's just simple. Just need a little bit of finger strength in that little finger. Sometimes a couple of little exercises will help you get that. Something like that, I don't know. If you haven't quite got it, practice those little things over and over again, it can help. So it's a G, down, down, up, and then so moving that little finger across to the G string on the 5th fret, back into the normal position, and then you slide down to an F position, and you start the F by having that same like adder shape little finger. Instead of it being a normal F shape, you actually start with your little finger on the 3rd fret of the G string and bring it back into the F shape. So going from the G it's that adder shape into the F, and it's just 2 strums, and then it goes into the little riff. then it repeats. So the little riff, well, we'll go through the chords again. So it's a G, down, down, up, and then the little finger move, down, down, up, little finger move, and back, 2 strums, F out of shape, back, 2 strums, so down, down, up, and then the little riff. The riff's quite simple. It's all in the pentatonic shape, apart from 1 extra note on the A string. So if you know your pentatonic scale, or you've been mucking around with it around A, where most people start learning it with blues things, Eric Clapton stuff, whatever, just simply that's what it is. It's in a slightly different key. It's down a few tones, so we've got it basically. So it's all there. So you've got your open strings as the base of the pentatonic shape, and then you've got your third, second, 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 third, third. Keep it within there, and you can't go wrong. It's going to sound about okay. So this starts off with a hammer on from G string onto the 2nd fret. So as in, still within that pentatonic shape, and then play the open string. So G, hammer on, open G. On the A string, 2nd to 3rd. So that 2nd note there, I mean that's a bit different from the pentatonic scale, but it's an addition. We'll let it slide to the 3rd fret. In fact, that's the addition to the pentatonic scale. The 3rd fret is the blues note into the blues pentatonic scale. So the little trill is hammer on onto the 2nd on the G string, put off, 2nd, 3rd on the A string, and then you got 3rd on the A string, open D, 2nd fret on the D string, open G, 2nd fret on the A string, open D, back into the A minor. Simple. So we'll go through it again, very slowly. So hammer on the 2nd and pull off on the G string, 2nd to 3rd on the A string, 3rd, open D, 2nd fret, open G, 2nd on the A, open D, back into the A minor. So once again. The next bit that goes around, so once you've done the Angie, I Still Love You Baby, blah 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 blah, it's a G string, G chord, and it's just simple chords, there's no real funky business. So G, I always play my G with 3rd on the E and the top E, B and the top E, and then 1st and 2nd fingers on the A and the E string at the bottom, rather than playing it like that. Just gives it a bit more richness. I think my dad showed me how to do that, and he's always played it like that, so I always play it like that. I'm sure there's probably songs that need for it to be a little bit different, but this is what I would do. So here we go. G, D minor, A minor, to C, to F, to G, and then go straight back into the bit we've just done before, the A minor, and then up. When you're playing with the E and you're throwing in those 7 things, you can also do a little bit of a funky shape, which is imagine a D7. A D is just no, 2 semitones away from E. So if you slide a D7 up 2 semitones, so you're on basically 4th, 3rd, 4th, as you're going from E, B, and G. That's basically at your E7. So you can muck around and put it up there as well if you want. So. Simple as that. I hope that all makes sense. It just keeps on repeating over and over again, those sort of chord shapes. Put in some more trills if you want. You know where the pentatonic bit is there. It's a blues scale pentatonic. And have fun with it.